Nugget.
Nuggets with Sharon and Johnny.
I also am excited about white people and their awakening. There is a what took you so long about it, but I'm a late bloomer. And so I feel like I have like a certain sympathy for white folks who are just now coming around because I took a while to come around with myself as well. I am in this space where I have some extreme mercy, and I just want to help. I feel like white people. I feel when I see since I'm black, I feel like I've dealt with all this my whole life, and some white people, unlike you, Johnny, are just now like, oh no, I'm white. What shall I do? And I'm like, no, 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 no. Come
Yeah,
back, come back.
yeah, come back, come back. You
I
don't have to melt. You don't have to melt.
feel like some people are just like, how do you? Some people are just like, so you deal with like this every day. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Every day I feel like this. Every day I feel like this. Yes. Like it's for real. I feel like a lot of white people are just now beginning to understand how that feels and are awakened. And I think, what is the science? I don't know the science. People are saying part of it is because of COVID-19 and that people are stuck inside and that everything had to slow down in order for people to really notice. As a black person, for me, this feels different because like I don't want my neck to be kneeled on
Yeah,
at all. Like that image is like the Emmett Till image. Like I'm just like it. Like I can't ever unsee that, and that feels particularly scary for me. And I think, but I also just feel this like extreme mercy. I just want to help white people figure out how they live as white people in the world, and that it's not. I think I don't know what it's like to be white, Johnny. But I think that like I would imagine that for me, the first place I would go is guilt and shut down, and I'm just like, no, 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 we're not going to do that. It's not your fault that you're white. And like you're not gonna retroactively go back to like your great 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 granddad Thomas Jefferson
yeah,
and like fix it. Like you can't do that. That's like not how time works. So like what can we do now? And like how can you really do the internal work that you need to do? And you said something before about like personal work and like that is like my shit. That's where I this is why I said yes to this because I think you don't know this because you're a Quaker and because you are a social worker and because you've done a lot of work. But like Johnny, a lot of white people do not do that work. I don't think you know that. Maybe it's because you're in Iowa and all the white Iowan people I've met have been particularly wonderful to me. Um, I've said this on mic several times in Iowa City. Like, you fucking Iowa people are so like down to clown, and you're just like with it in a way that a lot of white people aren't. Because I mean, you live in a city, you live in a cultural hub. Like I, it's a lot of white people are desperately lost,
yeah.
and I don't know. I feel for them because I'm just like, well, I'm an expert on talking about race because I'm black.
Yep.
So come on.
Yeah,
um, yeah, I'm feeling really wonderful.
yeah.
Um, but that isn't to say I'm not also feeling like angry and sad. I'm just not surprised
Yeah.
um, by like what
What it is.
white people do or are capable of, or like the hatred. I'm not surprised. I just know, and I think that a lot of people are shocked about it. And I'm like, welcome to internalized racism.
Yeah,
Welcome to
yes, yeah.
internalized racism. Welcome to internalized
Yeah.
racism.
Could that be the opening song as we do the animated journey inside oneself to look at all of the seeds of internalized
Yeah.
racism?
Internalized racism. Welcome to yes, yes, yes. Welcome to
Did we go
internalized.
inside? You got
And then
travel inside to look. Yes, yes.
oh my
I think we've got our new animated series
god.
coming up.